Okay, guys, so today I want to have us focus, take a break from the normal curriculum for just one day and focus again on synthetic division. It is a skill that I want all of you to master. And a secondary skill is using Khan Academy, we're going to learn better how to input math on a computer, which will play dividends when it comes to doing state and tests, especially in college. The trend again is professors are teaching more on the computer. So you have to be comfortable of inputting and typing math on the computer. All right, enough talk. This lesson, once you're done with this video, I guarantee you can divide polynomials by linear expressions. Just watch and study this. Here we go. So here was one of the problems given to me. I'm supposed to take this and divide by this. Now there's the traditional long division way, which I will show you in the future. But right now, here's what I need you to do. Notice that the first number right there, guys, is a 1. Let's write it down. The second coefficient is a 6. Let's write it down. The third one is a -5. Write it down. Now notice we have an x3, an x2, an x1. What are we missing here? We're missing the regular number. Well, when a number or term is missing, guys, you must remember to put in a 0. So now we're going to leave a gap underneath those numbers. Make your little L bracket here. Remember, we're going to be filling in numbers in here. Okay? So you need that space in there. But here's really the only main trick with synthetic. Because it says x minus 2, I have to think of it as a 0. What there would make it 0? 2 minus 2 would equal 0, right? So I'm going to do a 2 here, not a -2. Now, let's see what we get. We always bring down the first number. We multiply these numbers together. We bring it back up. So 2 times 1 is 2. What is 6 and 2? That's 8. So now we're going to multiply the 2 times the 8. Bring it up here. That's 16. What's 16 minus 5? 11. We're going to now take 2 times the 11. Bring it up here. 22. What is 0 and 22? 22. This is our remainder. So what is our answer? This here tells us the main part of our answer. Now, to make it very clear, guys, all you have to do is think, if I'm taking x3 divided by an x, do you agree that that's an x squared? Or 3 minus 1 is 2. So this is 1x squared. This is plus 8x. This is plus 11. And this is my remainder, 22 over, what did we divide by right here? X minus 2. Now, the secondary goal, remember, is how do I type this answer in Khan Academy? Well, the key is this button over here. That brings up all your little keyboards, okay? And so this will give you mainly the numbers that you can type in. This will give you your x that you need for your variable, or you can use, anything on your regular computer keyboard as well, guys. But you do have the x variable in here. If you just click on that, you can't break the computer. Now, this is the main one right here. This gives you squared or any other power. See, here you would be able to type in a 3 or 4 power, whatever. This, of course, is square root. This will give you any other kind of radical. This will be used every time for the fraction. But as you can see, you have parentheses, you have plus, minus, times here. Remember, fraction's really your divide. Okay? And so, long story short, you're going to be using this button. I need you to, again, do Khan Academy. You can't break Khan Academy, guys. Click the buttons, right? Figure it out. But anyways, as you can see down here, I typed in my x squared. What I did was type in x and click this button right here. Let me clean this up a little bit here. So I press X. I could use the one on my keyboard, or like I said, you could use this one here. Click on that. You could see the X button. All right. Once I click X, I click this, and then that X squared pops up there. From there, all I had to do was click on the plus here, plus, type in 8, type in X, plus, 11, plus. Then I clicked on this button so that my fraction showed up. And then you just type in your fraction. So I ask you, I plead with you guys, do not mess around. Try this. Worst case scenario, you spend a few minutes figuring it out. But you can't break the computer. You can't break Khan Academy. So figure out how it works with me, okay? All right, let's do one more. So what do I do here, guys? Well, I notice the first number is a 1. I'm going to write it down. Second number is a 5. Write it down. Third number is a -9. Write it down. The final number is 30. Notice I have x3, x2, x, and a number. If any of those were missing, I would fill in that gap with a 0. All right, let's leave a gap here and make our L bracket. Now, x plus 7, remember, we have to think, what makes it 0? -7. So we're going to put in -7 here. First thing we do is bring down this 1. We times, we bring it up here, it's -7. What is 5 minus 7? Well, that's a -2. We times with a -7, we get 14, we bring it up here. What is 14 minus 9? 5. One more time, we're going to take -7, times it with our 5 there, we get -35. What's 30 minus 35? -5. So what's my final answer? We're going to take this right here, and we're going to say x squared minus 2x plus 5. This right here is my remainder, -5 over, what did we divide by? X plus 7. And then the trick is, guys, plug it in, as I'm starting to show you right here. Remember, here's our fraction button to type in fraction. Here is where we can do the powers. Here, if you want, without even touching your keyboard, just use your mouse, click on that, and you can pick X. And there's the answer for this problem. So guys, what are we doing? We're learning synthetic. Number 2, we're learning to type it in the computer. Both are very important skills. Okay, I'll see you in class. If you still get stuck, ask me the questions in class. We will do it together. See you soon.